Hello, everybody. It's Heather Nichols here, and wanted to talk today about the difference between need or being needy and being needless. What is being needless? Being needless is a recognition that it's actually living from a space of knowing that your future will become greater all the time. Imagine having that like a deep knowing, a deep abiding knowing that your future was always going to become greater. Like tomorrow was going to be greater than today. And that you didn't need to control it. You didn't need to try to make things happen. You didn't need to make sure that you had your needs met. Like basically knowing that you don't actually have needs. If you know that your future will always be greater and you basically function as an infinite being, more of an infinite being than somebody who functions from being needy, there's like a depth of peace that comes with that, and also a lot of potency, that there's a confidence that you actually can create whatever it is that you desire, and you stop functioning from being needy. What is being needy? Well, being needy is not trusting yourself, not trusting the universe, not trusting that your future will be greater, and functioning from the point of view that you are finite and limited, incapable, unable to create what it is that you would like to create in your life. It's sort of like this underlying point of view that there are things that are working against you, that there's always going to be problems. There's always going to be people getting in the way. There's always going to be lack. There's always going to be a diminishment. And when you function from the space of being needy, even if it's really, low grade, it could be really strong, a very strong energy. And we all know, maybe you experience that for yourself, or there's people that that have more of that kind of needy energy. But when you function from that, there's this constant angst in your world that you're not going to be okay, or that you may not be okay. And you have to fight against that. You have to fight against all the forces that are out to, get in your way or be limitations for you. And the thing about needy is that it's actually a lie that we tell ourselves. And this might be really kind of hard to even comprehend, because it's not how the world is organized, and it's not how we are raised to, function. But when you can relax into the space of knowing that whatever you require, whatever you desire is available, like that it is an inherently abundant universe and an abundant world. And the universe is actually conspiring to, make your life greater. If you're willing to have that, then there's a deep relaxation and elegance that can show up, that allows creation to be truly a joyful experience. And money and all the things that we think we need come into our world with so much more ease and elegance, because we're not actually pushing them away. When you function from need and being needy, you actually push things out of your world that the very things that you think you need, you push out of your world. So you make, with your own points of view, you make it harder for yourself to receive all of the things that you've decided that you need. It's quite ironic. And when you don't have that there's a completely different space, trust, relaxation, and like I said, elegance. And elegance is really maximum receiving, maximum sort of results with minimum effort. Minimum effort, and a sense of effort that is actually the joy of creation, the joy of living, and the joy of being alive. And it's amazing to me that it actually requires quite a lot of being present with ourselves, and a lot of choice, and a lot of sort of like relaxed tenacity to have that space of being needless. And there's more available all the time. Because we have to watch ourselves. We have to watch, this is about your inner experience and your points of view that you need to be present with, so that you can, when you go into that space of need, you can actually shift it. And the tools of access consciousness are some of the most dynamic tools I have encountered to change those energetic, emotional, psychological states really quickly. They're tools that you can literally pick up. They're energetic tools that you can pick up and use, and they change your energetic state and create a space of ease, of joy, of glory, of elegance, of needlessness. And I'm going to be doing a 3-part Zoom call coming up soon, January 8th, 9th, and 10th. And if you see this after the fact, it'll be in my shop. But it's on the art and elegance of being needless. And what we're going to do in this call is actually really pull out all of the clearings and the tools from access consciousness that allow you to achieve way more of a space and an energy of needless in your life, which actually allows everything that you would like to have to just easily, effortlessly, and elegantly move into your world. And this call is the very beginning of the Generative Business Pods, which is a 6-month program on engaging the elementals. So really playing with magic and miraculous creation from the space of being in the space of needless. So this is kind of the beginning of that. You can come for the 3 calls, the needless calls, and you can come for the whole thing if you want to do the business pods. Both of those are on my website, heathernichols.com. Take care.